Hey everybody, Corbin here from Corbin Dean BHM. You can find me on Hanses to Super Chubs and of course at BigHandsons.com. Over on Tumblr, some people asked me a few questions. The first one that I can remember off the top of my head, I'm a little high, sorry. First one's gonna be, well, how did I get so big? And that's pretty much gonna be the meat and potatoes of this the video. How did I get so big? Good question. When I was probably, I'd say 16 years old, I joined we had be in gym class and stuff in high school. So, one of the classes that you could do for physical education was weightlifting. So I decided to join that because that sounded better than running around the track. Because back then, I don't know what you kids do now, but back then you had to run a mile for like the fitness test. And I don't know if you've seen like this. This is not running anywhere, all right? I don't even run to the ice cream truck. I'll order that shit on Amazon Prime, okay? So I decided to do weightlifting, and it turned out I was really good at it, like really good. And I set the deadlift record in my high school in the 8th grade. So and I was probably, so if it's 8th grade, then I was probably about 14, 15. And it was pretty ridiculous. Nobody believed me, so I had to do it a second time. And I'm trying to remember what it was. It was like 400 and something pounds for the deadlift. So at that point, I just lifted weights. That's all I wanted to do. I would just lift, and I would eat. My nickname in high school was Meat. Because anytime anybody was like, "Hey, what do you want to eat?" I would just say meat, because I just needed protein. That was the thing. This was before, like people was really heavily doing like protein shakes and stuff like that. Like it was just, you wanted meat, yeah, just ate steak, and that's what I did. I would just eat. Sorry about that. So I would just eat tons and tons of calories and just lift. And I was always like big. I was always like chunky, but I was muscular. So I guess like the term is muscle chub, so that's kind of what I was, but I was still more chub than muscle, but I was a lot of muscle and a ton of chub. And I think it all kind of boiled down to like, since I was always big, I had glandular issues, and I know everybody says that, like everybody does, but I actually have an issue with my thyroid. Even to this day, where I am X years old, like they still can't figure it out, and it's at that point where I'm thinking about actually just getting like my thyroid removed because of it, and just taking medications to kind of help correct it or whatever. But I think that's like kind of a last ditch effort, and I don't want to go through that. Anyways, so I was just lifting all the time, and I decided at one point I was going to train to do like World's Strongest Man competitions, like heavy lifting competitions. So I would just train for that. And one day I was bench pressing, and I was doing my maxes for the day. So what maxes is like for the bench press, for instance, you push up, you pull the weight off the rack, you push up once, down, up once again, and then you re-rack. And I done a few things like for warm-ups and stuff, just some curls and some light benches and stuff. And I went to go do my max bench, and my max bench at the time was about 375 pounds. And so I went to go do my max bench, and I brought it off the rack, pushed up, brought it down, went to go push back up, and right when I went to go re-rack, my rotator cuff gave out completely, and that bar came crashing down onto my chest. So I couldn't lift. I couldn't do a whole lot for a while. I went into a severe depression because that was all I had. I didn't have a whole lot for me. So I just, didn't care. Drinking a lot, eating a lot. I was eating the same amount of calories as I was when I was weightlifting. So like my intake never changed, even though like I wasn't processing any of the food out. I wasn't burning any of the calories out. So I just ballooned big time. And so I gained just a ton of weight, and then all that muscle, because I wasn't working out, that exacerbated it. So like I was gaining weight because of the food that I was taking in, and I was losing the muscle, which turned into fat. And that's why I'm, where I'm at now, because of all that. And I've yo-yoed too. Like, I've lost hundreds of pounds, I've gained hundreds of pounds, and a lot of that has to do with like my depression and thyroid issues and stuff like that. Like, I was at about 465 pounds, and some of you know that I was married, and to a woman, and it didn't work out because of the depression. So when she left, like, I was devastated, and so I just kept up the old patterns of eating and not regulating and everything else. And that's kind of when I realized, like, I got to live my own life. I got to do me, and I can't live my life according to, everybody saying that I should lose weight because it'll be healthier. And it's like, yeah, you know what? Maybe I would be healthier, but I wouldn't be happier. I'm happy being a big dude. I'm happy, I'm happy when I lift weights. So yeah, if I lose weight because I'm lifting, like, whatever. Like, I'm still gonna be big, and I'm still lifting. Yeah. Anyways, so since then, like, I gained a lot of that weight back that I had lost because I'm not doing a whole lot for it. But that's why, like, if you've seen, I had my a couple exercise video with Hansis at Super Chubs for the Clips for Sale. So I am exercising. I'm trying to get fit again. I'm not trying to lose weight per se, but I am trying to, get my health back to where it was, so I can be a big fat dude for you guys, and not. And still be able to, like, walk around and do things that I want to do. So it's kind of got to be a 50-50 thing. But that's, in a nutshell, how I got to where I'm at and why I'm here now. And I know some of that, like, probably being married to a woman throws a lot of you guys off. Just so you know, like, I don't, a lot of people label me as straight, which is fine. Like, dude, if that's what you want to do, fine, do it. Bottom line is, I don't care, like, this is gonna sound, like, I don't know how it's gonna sound, but fuck it. I don't care who's blowing me, as long as I'm getting blown, and I have a connection with the person that's blowing me. That's why when I put out those videos, it's only one chaser that's doing it, because I like him, I trust him, I'm attracted to him, and, that's kind of where it's at, so it's... Yeah, I was married to a woman because I liked being married to her. Like, I liked her. Like, if she was a dude, like, it probably would have been the same thing. Except I don't know if I would have been married to her. But I just haven't found a guy that makes me feel the same way. And my chaser friend is the closest that I've come to it. But yeah. So I guess that's a couple of questions. How did I get so big? Am I actually straight? Am I gay? Do I have a boyfriend? No, I don't have a boyfriend, nor do I have a girlfriend. I have people that I fancy, like my chaser friend, and a couple of other people that kind of kick me into gear. And but as long as you guys keep, like, liking my stuff and buying my videos, especially those folks that are buying my content, like, you fucking rock. I love you guys the most. Y'all are the best. Those people that don't buy my videos, like, that's fine. Don't buy. If you could, like, at least, share my videos, or, like, the stuff on Tumblr or Twitter or anything else that I'm putting it on. Like, a like is fine, but share it out. Like, let people know about, about me, about, what I'm doing, and, like, the love that you have for me. Like, I appreciate all the likes. I really do. It makes me feel so much better about me, knowing that you all like me so much. Like, I know it sounds conceited, I know it sounds weird, I don't know, but, like, it really does. Like, y'all the like my stuff, and you guys that share it, and you guys that purchase it, like, it makes me feel better knowing that I'm making you happy. So, anyways, there it is. That's it. If I think of any more, I'll post another video, I guess. But thanks for watching. Again, you can find me at bighandsomes.com, or you can find a ton of my content, more racier content, over at Clips for Sale with Hansis and Super Chubs. I don't think YouTube will allow me to link those, so just go to Clips for Sale and do a search for Hansis and Super Chubs and Corbin, and you'll find me. Yeah, so you guys have a good day, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye. What the fuck is going on with my beard? It's all wonky. Whatever, I don't care anymore.